Boys, how are we? How are we, lads? How are we? Back again with another video, and today it's a video that is very special to my heart. You know, something that I've been thinking about making for the past couple of days, and yeah, I think now is finally the time. And today's topic is all right. So let's get into it. Firstly, now before we start with this, we need to premise what is the definition of aura, right? I don't know what Google might say. I'm sure we all have our own inclinations and feelings as to what the word aura might mean, but for me, aura is how something makes you feel. You know, you look at something and you're like, that has comforting aura. You feel me? That has scary aura. But today, we're not talking about just things, we're talking about footballers, right? Footballers and aura, the art of aura in football. Now, firstly, I know you're probably going to be thinking, here this nigga go again. He's using aura as a guise to be like, to say that certain players are attractive. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. Yeah, not me. I am going off of the cuff with this one. I have some players in my mind. But yeah, let's start it off strong, bro. The art of aura farming in football. Now you look at footballers, right? And there's certain guys that you can tell that nigga has aura, bro. If that man was in my life, if he tucked me into bed every single night, I would be happy. One man that I think of when I say that, Virgil van Dijk. Now I've already made a fan cam of Virgil. I love that man to bits. He signed the contract. I love him to death. Virgil van Dijk, right? Virgil is like, you could be on a bridge, right? About to jump off. You feel me? And then someone just plays a Virgil van Dijk compilation. Just those 3 minutes of pure bliss, pure happiness, just comfort watching that man defend will make you rethink every single choice you've made leading up to that point, right? You're going to be like, what is the point of killing myself? I could watch Virgil van Dijk play football and I will be happy. Virgil van Dijk, watching him play football makes me feel fuzzy inside. You know, I just get giddy when I see him like fucking dodging a man off, you feel me? There's just something about Virgil van Dijk's aura that makes me feel comfort. I don't know what it is, but there's just something about it, right? But more footballers. I think I've spent enough time talking about Van Dijk. More footballers, in my opinion, that kind of aura farm, you know? Let's talk about players like Eric Cantona. That's one. You know, you think about Eric Cantona, that bad boy aura, you feel me? Popped up collar, the weird ass quotes with the weird ass accent. That's Eric Cantona. Him flipping karate, kicking a guy in the stands. Eric Cantona. There you go. That's aura still. You know what I'm saying? Him walking a goat on the street. What normal person does that, bro? Any other regular person wouldn't get away with that shit. But he does. Why? Because he's got flipping aura, blood. Whatever he does is horrific, bruv. That's a new word I'm gonna use. Horrific. Is aura still. Then, next player. You think Cristiano, right? Cristiano Ronaldo. I know I'm talking about washed up post Juventus Cristiano. I'm talking about, you know, pre-2018 Cristiano. Noodle hair, frosted tips Cristiano. You feel me? Bicycle kicks and long shots Cristiano. You feel me? That aura is just, you know, when he scores and then he takes his shirt off and then you're like, wow, that is one sexy man. Like, he's good on the pitch and he's insanely good looking. What can this nigga do wrong? Then he went to Saudi. Then everything fell down. Like, everything just went down the hill. You feel me? But yeah, shout out Cristiano, bruv. Still not the GOAT, but shout out Cristiano. Who's next? You know what? Fernando Torres. 08-09 season. The blonde hair, you feel me? The long shirt. the celebrations, everything about that man was aura, bro. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the greatest aura farmer of all time. Right? Look, I don't like Zlatan that much, right? I really don't. But to say that that man doesn't have aura is a war crime within itself, right? That man's aura is insane, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a bit of arrogance, but you can't deny that nigga has aura, bro. That's serious aura coming from that guy. And that nigga has a man bun, and he's doing all of this shit, bro. A man bun and a goatee, bro. He looks like a pedo, but that aura is crazy. Unmatched aura, bro. It's mad. His aura is out of this world, man. Shout out Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Shout out Zlatan Ibrahimovic, man. But you know, there's two sides of the scale, right? You have the dark side, and then you have, I don't know, I forgot, I don't know, in Star Wars, I forgot what them other niggas are called, the Jedi, or whatever the fuck they're called. But you gotta have good, and to have good, you need to have bad, in order for it to balance itself out. So, with that being said, right, examples of bad aura. I'm gonna start this off strong. You know, I'm gonna start off with one Lionel Messi. Now look, Messi doesn't have inherently bad aura, but it's not bad, but that nigga's autistic as fuck. I don't think there's ever been a footballer as autistic as Lionel Messi on the grandest stage. I'm sure there's some autistic ass Sunday league footballer that plays ladders and snakes on the bench or whatever.
Charlamos un ratito, bebé. Hey, man! Look at it.
Bad Boys?
Wrong casa. Yeah, they live down.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys is at the other thing. Mucho gusto.
But Lionel Messi, right? Watching him play football, you're like, wow, this nigga is fucking insane. He could twist up a nun's panties, bruv. It's crazy. It is crazy. Lionel Messi, greatest footballer of all time. But when it comes to aura, there's a lot of things that supplement that aura, right? You know what I'm saying? The kit that he's wearing, the hairstyle that he might have at the time, the beard, you feel me? The team he plays for. But other than that, he himself doesn't emit aura. He kind of emits like his bland aura, bruv. He emits mayonnaise aura. That's Lionel Messi, right? And then he drops 5 goals on your head and you're like, okay, he doesn't need the aura. He's just that guy, innit? But yeah, more examples of bad aura. One person that I immediately think of when I'm like, bad aura, Alejandro Garnacho. Every single time I watch this nigga play football, it's like, brother, you are not that guy, bro. He tries to aura farm. He plays football like he's got compilation music playing in his head, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's probably one of the most unlikable footballers on the planet, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. And every single time he scores, he celebrates, and it's like he's doing celebrations that other players have already done before. And I'm like, brother, you are not that guy, bro. You're not that guy, bruv. Alright, just put the knee slide in the bag, my nigga. Just leave it at the knee slides, bruv. Stop trying to be Yamal and shit, bro. You're not like the top dogs, man. You're not sitting at the table with Yamal and Due and them, man, bruv. Alright, you're sitting at the kiddie table, bruv. Nah, fuck the kiddie table, nigga. You washing the dishes, bro. That's you. You're a dishwasher, bruv. That's Alejandro Garnacho. More players with negative aura. Chelsea. Not the whole club in itself, but they've got a couple of contenders in there. I think of Cole Palmer. His mouth breathing ass has got like, that aura is crazy, man. His aura is like, before he scores and before he celebrates, stinky aura, and then he pulls out the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cold. It's cold aura. Fernando Torres at Chelsea, stinky aura, man. He got the buzz cut. Yeah, pack it in, man. Pack it in, buddy. His aura was terrible, man. His aura was terrible. Andre Onana at Manchester United. Manchester United have got a couple of players with shit aura. I can't lie. I cannot lie. Andre Onana, that man does not make me feel safe. He does not make me feel safe. If I was a Manchester United fan, I would be throwing every single racial slur under the sun at Andre Onana. That man is one of the worst goalkeepers at a big club I've seen in a while. And Liverpool had Karius, bro. He's worse than Karius, bro. That's crazy. Andre Onana stinks. Another Manchester United player, Bruno Fernandes. When I look at Bruno Fernandes, I feel like just blowing a whistle and just being like, this man looks like he touches kids. Because honestly, he does. Bruno Fernandes looks like he touches kids inappropriately. He's a very good footballer. I will give him that. He is very good at the sport of football, but his aura, no, that's criminal aura, bro. Not even the good kind of criminal. Not even like flipping attempted robbery or flipping murder or something. He's like flipping, I don't know, aggravated assault on a minor or some shit. Some crazy ass shit like that. But yeah, there's a lot of examples of player with fucking terrible aura, bro. COVID Sadio Mane, the mash up hairline, bruv. All the misses. Oh goodness, I could go on and on about Sadio Mane during COVID. That shit was crazy, bro. Oh, how could I forget? Mohamed Salah. Bruv. Look, I love Salah, right? I love that man. He has a special place in my heart. One of the greatest Liverpool players of all time, ever. One of the greatest Liverpool players ever. Without a shadow of a doubt. But Mo Salah last season, his aura was crazy, bro. Hair transplant Salah, mad thing. One game that I distinctly remember with Salah was the Newcastle game at home. That nigga looked like he had been locked up for years, bruv. His hair was crazy, bruv. He looked like a clown, bruv. Because it was like the sides and then the top was a bit and then the corners were like crazy receding, bro. Whoever his surgeon was or whatever the word may be, whoever did that man's hairline, God bless you, my friend. I wish every single thing that you want in life comes to you because you have brought back that aura, so much so that Mo Salah is about to get a 50 GA season, bro. Shout out that guy, bro. He's an absolute G, man. I don't know who he is, but yeah, he saved Mo Salah's life, man. Because that nigga's aura was crazy, bro. He looked like he was going to stab you with a heroin needle. That's the aura that Salah had at the time. But yeah, he saved himself, man. That trip to Turkey did wonders on him. Did absolute wonders on him. So yeah, man. I think I'm going to call it a day there. You know, you guys can give examples. If there's anyone who made it this far into the video, you can give examples of players with aura, you know, players with good or bad aura. I don't really care, doesn't matter. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I need to go feed my dog. So yeah, man, I'm gonna see you, man. I don't know when. I can't wait for WrestleMania, you know. I don't think I'm gonna do a video on that. Nah, it's too late now. But yeah, I hope you niggas have a good one. I am out. Deuces.